Hey curious people, today something I've never scrapped before, so I'm actually quite excited. So I went for my monthly back appointment and they know what I do, and the guy, Simon, who treats me, at the end of my session was like, I have something for you. And I was like, oh, okay, thanks. And funnily enough, I made him an e-waste coaster to bring this time, because he really likes those. So I've made him a couple of those over the years. And they go in his waiting room. So he's into drumming, and his electric drum kit, very expensive one, gave up. And so he'd been talking about upgrading it. And so he got it all together. So he separated the electronics, and I said to him, I'll take all of it if it'll help you out, because I'm doing a like a shred steel run anyway. And he was like, oh yes please. So, but actually I haven't looked in this bag, the electronic component bit, but these were poking out of this one, and I think we can all tell from that clatter that these are aluminium. So I was like, yes. I was like, that's aluminium. I love aluminium. And he said, well, there you go. I knew you loved aluminium. I was like, yeah, okay. So that was really great. So we are going to scrap these out. I'm very excited. There's loads of components in here. So this is one thing we're doing today. We'll see how long it takes. I might do some others. I'm very excited about next week's video, and I'm not going to go into any details, but I'm really excited about it. And I've been working hard on it, and but I hadn't done enough to finish it for this week. So this week's is going to be this. Next week's is going to be something a little bit different, but wholly scrap related. So look out for that. So let's start. We'll put the electronic components down first, and let's just see what we've got in the way of metal. So basically got all of these poles, which are obviously the legs for the drums, and that is a nice big pile of aluminium. That even looks aluminium. That looks like a drum pedal. Oh, it's steel. Damn. Okay, so it's a mixture. This is aluminium, this is steel. So good, gives me something to do. More aluminium. More aluminium. And then bag of goodies. So I'm going to switch cam now so that you can see what I can see. Okay, let's put my gloves on, just because I can protect this one. I broke it. So yeah, I always wear my gloves. We know this. These are getting a bit cracked, these gloves, but they last a long time. You know, my nails end up poking through the ends of them, but you know, such is life. They still protect me, and they're really nimble. Okay, so that's plastic, I think. No, that's not. Okay, so more aluminium. Let's pour this. Woo! Let's pour this one out. Let's see what we've got here. So we have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 aluminium poles. What a start. Great start. Okay. This is pretty nice, but it's steel. However, that is quite a handy piece of steel. That might not end up at the scrapyard. Oh, that's just a rubber drum pad, and I think that's just plastic. Yeah. Okay, so that's plastic. That looks like plastic. definitely felt something that felt like metal here though. No. No, I think this is all plastic actually. No. Yeah, it's that plastic that's so metal-like. But yeah, that's all plastic. Okay, well, you win some, you lose some. Just quickly, let us separate the steel from the aluminium here. Shouldn't take very long. I don't need to take these ones out, but I'm going to because it will make it an easier shape for transporting, basically. So that's steel. Let's just see if I can. So I've been scrapping indoors. Just because it was too hot to be out here, so I've been doing a load of laptops. So my tools are all in my tool bag, which means a bit slower on the okay. Oh no. I can't get it in. That's it. Okay, so. Oh no. Oh, it's plastic. Oh. Okay, well, this is going to allow me to get to these electronic components anyway. Some sort of sensor plate there. So literally, I think I can just pull this out of here. Okay, the sensor plate is glued on there pretty much. So I'm going to let that one go because it's just a tiny bit. So that's that. And we've got basically a jack there, which the end is brass. So that can be micro scrapped. Right, this bag of joy. Let's see here. I'm going to tip it and then we'll decide what to do. Ooh. Okay. Let us see here. Okay, so these, I think, is going to be all plastic. Let's have a quick look. They don't feel like much. There'll be a little tiny electronic bit in here, and that's it, I think. Yeah, you've got that sensor pad. And I think that's all. Okay, so this is the electronic. Not a lot. And that's that brass sensor pad. And then that is all rubber and plastic. They're quite cool though. But I'm not sure really what I could do with those. Here's another foot plate. It's got a cool spring in it. What's that made of, I wonder? Let us see. Let us see. I am going to get every bit of recyclable material off of these. Rest assured. So that's that. Oh, hold on. Alright, well, just, oh, well, there we go. Look at that for a spring. That, me likey. Go with the steampunk materials for sure. I can't get all the way in there anyway. This is a very nice aluminium footplate. Oh wow, that was easy. I could just put that whole thing in aluminium. Gear for music, that's quite cool, isn't it? But that's a nice chunk of aluminium. Here, I can't get that out, but it is just looking like this one little censor, this one little switch here. So, above, the angle's not quite right, but it's in. As long as it's in, you can work with it. It's just about getting it in there. Ugh. And this because I'm using oh, Sollers, would you wake up, please? I was using a flathead. What a doofus. That's one. You can feel the tension under here. As I unscrew, it's like springing up. Okay. All right. Let's have a little look at this. Interesting, hey? Oh my gosh, look at those tiny contacts. Holy moly. That is teeny. Intricate. And then on that one, you just got a teeny bit of brown board. That is all, again, plastic waste. Okay, so we're getting into some more. Oh, that's steel. Right. These drum pads are very heavy, so I think they're aluminium, which is awesome if they are. So let us start with or oh no, or worse, devastatingly, potentially just plastic. That's going to be very upsetting if these are not aluminium, and I don't think they are. However, I love that. That is an awesome component. Okay, right, so how do you get these out? They don't even look like they're screwed in or anything. More plastic at the bottom, folks. So all we've got here is a sensor pad. Wait, what material is that? Looks like steel, yeah. So, and that. So, not really sure there's enough steel on here for this to go into shred. I'm just going to cut this off and have a look. Because if it's mostly plastic, yeah, I can't put that into shred. It's more plastic weight than metal. I just can't do it. Maybe these just unscrew easily now. That's pushed down. That's spinning, but not doing anything. Not looking like steel in there. Aha! Ta-da! We've got an aluminium ring that the drum itself is on. Oh, you're joking me. That looks like aluminium. I can't believe that's steel. Oh my gosh, look at that. How aluminium can you look? So basically, there must be an aluminium coat, like outer layer to this. And it must be darn steel inside. It's not going to come out of there without a fight. And a fight that's going to be, that's probably not worth taking on. But, you know, I'll have a look. Where's my chisel? There. And then you've got the aluminium around the outside. But the work that's going to be to try to separate it so strong and solid, it's not worth it. So that's going to go into shred. That's going to go into plastic. Just for the sake of it, I will remove this bit of metal, and that can go. I quite like it though, we'll see. That's more plastic, more plastic. Okay, so I won't do those on camera because you've seen now what's inside them. And then you've got the main control box. So we'll open this up, process the cordage, and see what we get. So gold bearing, that's great. I can just literally snip this off. This is good value here because I can just literally put all of that into gold bearing plugs, pound a kilogram. Okie dokie. Right, have a little look. Oh, okay, nice. That's actually a nice board. Now I'm going to leave this on. I could take it off, although it's soldered, but I could get that off. I'm going to leave it on because it keeps the weight on this board. Got gold bearing and brass bearing jacks, flat packs, ICs, MOSFET down there, the usual really. Got resistors and capacitors and a crystal oscillator. So at least we've got a board. I didn't think the board was going to be as kind of green quality as that, I'll be honest, so you know, that's good. I broke it because I forgot to remove. I don't know why that broke. So you've got a variable switch here and some basically light emitting diodes here. LEDs to the rest of it. This is another variable switch there. Just have to do these from this side. Fiddly. There we go. A washer. I like a washer. Plastic. There we go. Another one. That's just plastic. Nothing on that. Okay, so then cordage. Let's see what we've actually got on the cordage front. So we've got nothing special on the jacks, no gold plated jacks or anything like that. So just got brass, but you know, that's okay. It's okay. Quite a few of them. Oh, gosh, another one. And then the plug. Okay, so that's going into VIR. And then some Sony headphones, which, you know, are good headphones, but the muffs are perished. What are these? Dynamic stereo headphones. I'll look those up. You never know, replacement muffs might make them worth saving, selling. Probably not, but it's worth a look first. So I'll look those up before I destroy them. Okay, that I think was that steel? Yeah. Okay, so that was that drum kit. Nice hoard on the aluminium. That's the best bit, I guess. Not a lot to them. Oh, and this bit of aluminium also, which I actually really like. That's pretty cool. Stuck to my glove. Pretty cool, pretty cool. And actually, I can put some of my other big, bulky, annoying aluminium in there. So that's quite handy. Handy Harry. The plug. Little logo board, little some little coppery bits, little inductors, a little transformer, there's a MOSFET, capacitors. That's about it. Okay. I found a bit to fit it in this set, but it won't, until you release the tension on this, it won't squish down. Oh, it will, see? One. That one's being stubborn. Much quicker than doing it all completely by hand. Oh, this one's stubborn. There we go. Just a quick hack for you. If your bit isn't the right size, it's slightly too big, the way to get the things out isn't by just putting it on and spinning. If you put it on and loose, it will take it out. Good, good. These are items out of my e-waste bin from the staff room at one of the schools where I pick up from. We've got some cordage, blender, oh, Kindle, like an original Kindle. Okay, let's see here, a mouse. So this is typically the kind of stuff, like a car charger, that you're going to get if you put an e-waste bin somewhere for like general household e-waste, which I'm fine with because you get loads of cordage and you can make sure stuff's being recycled properly. So for me, win-win. As long as you've got a way of disposing of your plastics, it's win-win. So they've done a good job here. They haven't put loads of junk. Like they've just put the base with the blender in. What make is this? This is a coffee machine with IntelliBrew. Well, this is a Bosch. This has probably got some nice components. Let's feel the weight. Not massively heavy, but we'll have a look. Now we know how much coffee machines horror me inside. They are quite horrific, aren't they? They really are. But again, chargers, this is common occurrence. The charger just gives up on the end. So I'm loving the fact that they are putting them in my e-waste bin. And a mouse. Okay. It's not a roller mouse. I like the roller mice. Don't really get those as much anymore. And a few little plugs for gold bearing, which I can cope with. Okay. Cookwork blender. It should, can't, it must have something under the feet because this can't be, oh, it's one of these, not that small though. It's one of these security screws with the 3 prong, don't know what they're called, can't remember. It's the other screw that's not the torque screw, basically. Oh, these are long, that's long. It's a, what is it? Oh, it's a Y. There we go. Yeah, the clue is in the shape. So this is a Y5. I just bought one set of these and it's come in handy quite a few times, I'll be honest. So I'm glad I did buy those, because it's really annoying when you can't get a screw out. No screw under there. This must just, there'll be one under here, and then you can probably just pop it off. No. Excuse me. Everything under there. Wow, that is strong plastic. Look at the way that's just taken its shape back. Wowzers. Wow, that is impressive, I have to say. titanium plastic is great. If only, oh yeah, see a little motor in there. It does look copper actually, but there's no, how am I meant to get to the darn thing? Out. Don't go back in. Got an idea. Just gonna borrow a screw to hold that. There we go. Right, so that's the trick, guys. Okay, let's get these goods. Is that more? No, that's an ordinary screw. Okay, plastic detritus. Very impressed with the strength of this plastic though. As annoying as it is, it's very impressive. Why? Or not, I'm gonna have to give it a bash. If all else fails, just brute force it. Okay. Let's see if it's Chinesian. So I'll leave the whole thing on and get more weight for it. Next thing was this Bosch coffee maker. I like Bosch. It's a good brand. You know, you can be like, Bosch. So let us get in and see what this coffee maker has in store, and it's torque screws. I'm not holding out much hope for miracles here. I can't get it in. With your tools, and you haven't got enough leverage to twist it by hand, is I just put in the bit and then clamp it with like any kind of pliers and just twist, and that's gonna undo it until you can do it with your hand. Let's see, can I do it with my hand now? Yes, I can. There we go. T10 back in the T10. I suspect I'm going to need it again because it's all seeming like T10. What's that? Oh, that's just plastic. Disappointing, Bosch. Disappointing. All the screws are out, so the only way in is down here. There we go. Let's have a look here. These are sprung tight. Just release the springs, it won't be so annoying. Alright. So, plastic. Once yards start buying plastic, I'm going to be laughing. Until then, not so much. Okie dokie. Where are the screws? Finally, we're in. More plastic detritus. Okay. Oh, yum. I do like the innards on these, even if sometimes they're a bit of a letdown. They've still got goodies. Okay, so we've got an instantaneous water heating flow heater, and basically inside this bad boy is a nice solenoid of copper. Here I can put this tank in aluminium once it's cleaned up, which is nice. You know, easy peasy. And a load of singles, which is great. And brass connectors, lots of those. They add up nicely. We've got springs. So in some of these you'll get like a stainless little tank, but not this one. It's not a big enough, kind of fancy enough model. So easy to get out, just flick the bit down there and pull and pull it out. That's why I didn't cut that first, stupid. There we go. Okay, nice. Yeah, this needs to come off of here. That's going to need to come off with a spanner though, probably. Oh no, I think I can get in there with this bad boy. There we go. Yummy! Switches. That's aluminium, so that can stay. And then basically I just need to get this away from the rest. And I think that my best bet for that is just going to be to hammer it. There we go. Now, I want that out the end. Ow! Squish. It's getting stuck. Right. Snip these off, because they're catching the bit I'm trying to take out. There we go. Second one screw. No. Okay then. Doesn't matter that there's an element in that. My yard don't care. long as it's clean enough looking, they'll put that in aluminium. This end is just slightly not quite clean enough looking though. There we go. Right, and there's a nice little PCB. Like so. Nice bit of aluminium. We've got a relay. Little inductor, some brass. Not bad for a little tiny bit of nothingness. Not bad at all. Okay, and that's it. The rest is just plastic, basically. There might be a censor chip in there, I'm not sure. Inside here. Yeah, there is. Oh, I'm glad I checked. Interesting. I'm not entirely sure how this works. This is from 2013. Let's image search this component because I'm not entirely sure what it is. So we're going to go to it. We are going to Google image search, and it's a codes capsule. Okay, codes capsule do. Okay, each of these specifically designed T-discs has a unique barcode which the Disassembly machine reads. The code specifies the size, the brewing time, and the optimum temperature required to make the perfect cup. Wow, that's cool, isn't it? That's cool, and I think I might have missed these before because I always look something up if I don't know what it is. And there we are. So, let's get into this bad boy. Interesting. So have you guys broken into one of these before, maybe? Perhaps. Perhaps I'm late to the game on this one. I'm going to try and crack it with the vice. I'm just looking at where the seals are. Really in there, huh? Really in there with this titanium plastic. God dear. It's a clever little piece of kit. Clever little reader, isn't it? That's how you get your perfect cup. I can hear they've put the hot tub bubbles on. Sounds brittle under there. Whatever that is. Oh, there we go. So that is a code reader chip. Interesting. Tiny bit of gold flashing. Not a lot. There's not really a value there, but interesting though. Okay, so there we go. A couple of bits I've been given out of an e-waste bin. I had a great score today, but I'm going to put that in next week's video. Yeah, that was good. This little chip, it's interesting. I do like coming across things that I've never come across before. It's great, and I always look them up, and there's no real value to it. Well, $10 it had on the site there, but I don't know what it was that went wrong with this machine. It could be faulty. I've got no way of testing it, so for me it's scrap, but yeah, interesting. So I think that's it. I think we'll leave it there. Thanks for coming along. Thanks for oh no, wait, I filmed another little bit. I'm not sure if that's going to go in next week's video or not. Well, it might come in here or it might not, and if it doesn't, it'll be in next week's video. So yeah, thanks for watching. I hope you all have a great week. I'd really appreciate that would be wonderful, and I will see you around. I'll see you in the next one, and love you. Bye. 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 Giant spring.